want to give a shout out.
Oh, wow.
To Travis Watkins,
Wait,
pastor. Hold on.
They all have lightsabers.
Man, I'm giving a shout out.
Because that's just sick, Joe.
Travis Watkins, pastor at Generation Changers. He put this out on Facebook about now it'd be about a week ago. But anyway, and he got a few comments, but I figured we'd do him a favor and let him know officially which team is better.
Here's my only context I want for all of it.
You have no idea who that is.
Joe always wants to put rules on stuff.
I said context.
He does.
How much prep time before the fight?
Dude, let's not.
Oh, really?
How much prep
You're
time
worse
before the
than
fight?
me on this.
Hey, so look, okay, every single one of them, they had a non-weird sleepover. They walk out of their door. The other ones are across the street. It's on.
Non-weird
So no prep time.
sleepover.
Here,
Well, I mean, they're all dudes.
let's do this. Prep time, they're dropped in an arena.
No prep time.
Listen, there's a battlefield. They know that they might see them, but they don't know when or how, like at what point they will.
No prep time.
It doesn't matter.
I think Team 3 is at a huge disadvantage.
At a disadvantage?
Hold
You're
on.
absolutely nuts.
Here's my thought.
They got the strongest player on that team.
Team 3?
They just
Oh,
killed
Yoda.
Batman.
Yoda's not the
Yoda?
strongest.
Yoda's probably the
They
strongest.
just killed Batman very fast
No,
in
it's not.
2v1.
He's not.
Darth Vader might be strong.
Darth Vader. If we're talking Force user, Darth Vader's the strongest Force user in this picture.
Yes. Darth Maul is not to be slept upon.
Darth Maul is
Does
the.
Iron Man have a lightsaber? And
Now, I
can't see
think
it?
that's the
I assume he
weakest.
has one.
Now, listen to me. I
We'll
think
assume he does.
I think Team 3 is the weakest team because he's just a regular guy. But I
wouldn't
think
say that either.
Yoda is.
do you
Batman's
think's
just
weaker?
a regular guy.
Here's my
Batman's
breakdown.
a regular guy. He's
Let
a
me-
vigilante.
Let me give
I'm
you.
a regular guy, Billy.
Yeah, I know you're weak.
Let me
So
give
what-
you how this breakdown for
So
me.
he just
Billy-
defeated his
Hold on, Billy
point.
had to go.
Go to Sports Village. Shout out Sports Village. There's your guy.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I am your guy.
So my breakdown to this
You're stupid for
is a
that.
couple things. These on the Marvel side or the superhero side,
Yeah.
these two are the strongest.
Yes.
100%. Spider-Man, the
Yep.
Hulk.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
On
I agree.
the Star Wars side is these two. It's Luke and Darth Vader.
See,
But here's the thing.
it's
The Hulk is so much stronger than Spider-Man. The Hulk is so much stronger than Iron Man. This isn't even a fight.
Right, no.
It really, to me,
Team
it
4.
only comes down
Team
to Team
4.
2 and 4, and Team 4
Team
wins.
4. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. There's a bunch of people that said Team 3, and I do not understand.
No.
You have
You
the Hulk
don't-
with a lightsaber.
You
Yeah.
guys are underestimating Yoda. Who do you think taught this guy and this guy?
Yoda didn't
You
teach
okay?
Anakin.
I am not a Star Wars guy, but that concept, the student
Yoda was-
literally becomes better than a teacher most
yeah,
of the time in Star Wars.
Yoda was the head of the Jedi Council. He didn't teach Anakin a ton. Anakin was a prodigy with the Force and widely considered to be the strongest Force user to ever.
And now
use it.
he is under a mask.
And when he's Darth Vader, he's even stronger because he uses Dark Side Force as well.
And then
It's
you
Team
got
4.
That guy.
And Luke is a very close second to him. And I wouldn't say second, but he's in the same vein.
Yes.
They're 1A, 1B.
Prodigy. No, I wouldn't even say that. Darth Vader's stronger.
And I will say this: if we're looking at it just like we're seeing it now,
yeah.
Iron Man has not had the Hulk buster on.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, even with the Hulk Buster, Iron Man doesn't
That's
win
why.
that fight.
That's why I asked. If we're just
No, we're
dropping,
looking
into
at it right here.
If we drop this 4 teams into the arena, I don't know as much as the Star Wars side. Hulk clearly gives a huge advantage. And
Luke
you're saying
Skywalker
that
is a baller.
Luke Skywalker is a problem.
Yeah. Batman, I mean, he's dead in 30 seconds and it's
Yes.
2v1 and
Yes.
Because, like, here's the thing. Prep time
Yoda.
or not, Batman has no counter to the Force.
No.
that's a
He
good
has
point.
no counter to anything. He's a regular guy.
No, I mean, I do think he has a counter on his belt for Iron Man for sure.
Spider-Man would mop him, though.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's not true.
He said that though. Spider-Man and Hulk are the two
They're the
strongest.
two
And the
strongest.
Hulk
Yeah.
is significantly stronger
And
than
here's the
Spider-Man.
thing, because
What were-
you could get in the weeds on how many renditions of these 4, like the comic book characters there are. There's never been a rendition of the Hulk that's just easy to handle.
No.
You add Luke with the Force into it,
And if we're going off the strongest Hulk, you get what
World Breaker Hulk.
And,
But,
you're,
and just assuming that that's not him.
Yeah.
That's just a strong version of base
That's
Bruce
just
Banner.
that's like 2004.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fact of the matter is, the other strong Force, the only other Force user that really affects this is Darth Vader. Iron Man's a stud, don't get me wrong. The strength of the Hulk overcomes the difference between Luke and Darth Vader, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Because
I
this
agree.
is taken care of quick, and then it's a
I feel
2v1 against Darth Vader.
4.
Yeah. Are we going 4?
I think it's Team 4, man.
What were
Really?
people in the comments?
A lot of people said 3.
I would.
Team
Yes.
3 is wild.
Because bro, it's that.
Team 3 is wild.
I'm gonna say something. It's
Go ahead.
that whole Yoda is like the known thing for Star Wars. I feel like a lot. For
just
people
like
who-
Michael Jordan is the
for
known
people who
thing for
don't,
the
it's a-
NBA.
Go ahead, brother. You
Yes,
good?
that's exactly what I'm saying.
You got old school, new school.
That's exactly what I'm
old
saying.
school, new school. You're right.
But they're all in the same.
But
it's not really
because
useful.
Yoda, why do you think they put the
Luke
weakest guy
Skywalker
with,
is Star Wars.
guys? Listen, why do you think they put the weakest guy, Batman, with Yoda? Because everyone
That's
thought
a
he was
bad
the-
thing because there's no way that
They thought
people
it-
think that Darth Maul is stronger than Luke Skywalker. So why wouldn't they have given Hulk to Darth Maul?
Team 1 is
That's
a
a-
solid team
Team 1's good.
Team
Here's the
one's-
thing. Weakest Force user of the bunch, though.
for sure.
But
Maybe
but-
strongest
but
lightsaber
one of the
fighter.
better swordsmen
Yeah,
of the
swords.
bunch.
Let's
Yeah,
just say
lightsaber
this:
fighter.
whoever put these teams together did a great job. Because
Wait. We're laughing right now, Billy. Just let it. I said lightsaber fighter.
Lightsaber fighter.
Yeah.
No, like Yoda's great, but Yoda's not the end all be all.
I say Team 4.
Here's the thing: Darth Vader is literally the chosen one.
I'm a-
Like that's literally that's his thing in the Star Wars universe. He's the one, and Luke is his son.
I'm gonna be honest. Maybe this is a bad take for me. I say Team 3's in last place.
No,
Yeah.
Team 3 is. I think.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. In my opinion, it goes
I think if
Team
you
4.
If they're not,
hold on.
it's
I
because
think if
Yoda
you
carried.
Went exactly. I think
Yoda
if you
backpacked
looked at
To
the
get him to third.
comments, Wesley,
to get him to third place. Yoda backpacked.
again, you're showing your age.
What are you talking about?
I'm being honest. here. You're
The movies have
I've
been out
watched
for a
all the
while.
movies.
I know. Listen,
I've watched more than the movies.
You've
I'm
not let
sure
me
I know
speak.
more than you.
Are you done walking? Okay. You're walking over me while I'm trying to talk.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
If you look at the comments, Wesley,
I'm
What
looking at
comments?
if you whatever on Facebook, wherever he got his stuff from, I'm trying to make a logical point.
I'm waiting for you to do it.
You done? Okay. So if you look at the age of the people who are older are gonna say Yoda. The people who are younger are gonna say it's one of these two.
Here's my
That's
issue
why
with
they
that.
put him with the weak guy. I'm just making logic.
Okay,
behind
but
it.
I
Star
have a
Wars
question?
fans would
we all
say
agree this is the best team.
Can I ask a question real quick?
yes, but Star Wars fans would know that he is stronger.
But can I ask a question real quick?
Stronger don't always win.
What?
In this case, it does.
Wisdom.
No, in this case, it does
the
win.
He
only
better be
reason
wise
why-
and
Hey,
retreat.
in my logic, the only reason this guy lost to this guy is because it was sentimental. It was his son. That's the only reason why. Based on what you said,
It is.
he lost because it was his son.
He's stronger.
yes.
Darth Vader is. He's
But I'm
stronger than
telling
every
you-
Force
I'm
user on
telling you,
this
that
board.
guy's the strongest guy on,
No, he's not.
on the board.
He's
Okay.
not.
Yoda?
You're
First
just
off,
like you
can
can
I say
say
something?
that, but you can just be wrong.
So
There's
real
no
quick,
facts
physical.
behind it.
Real quick. And maybe I'm out of pocket here because I've watched them, but you know, isn't Star Wars reverse?
What are you talking about?
Isn't it reverse storyline?
Well, I mean, you get the last three before the first three. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm saying, wouldn't Luke Skywalker be older? Or am I not thinking this
No,
right?
You're not
No.
thinking right.
No, so
Like movie wise.
no, so you had the three that came out when we were kids. They're the prequels to the three that came out when Billy was 25.
No, when Billy wasn't even born.
When Billy was
On the
36,
first one.
those movies that
Okay,
came out.
so who was in the ones in those? Luke Skywalker wasn't in it?
No, that was Anakin. That's Anakin's story leading up to becoming Darth Vader.
I thought I saw Anakin get like burnt up.
You did in episode 3. And then he becomes Darth Vader.
That was older than
Part of the reason why.
Him?
That happened before. No, those
Prequel.
came out in
Prequel.
like 2000.
Gotcha.
But the
2001, 4, and like 7.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm thinking first.
Hold on, I gotta check myself. Was that right?
Hold on. So here, okay. So Corey McDonald, shout out Corey, said Team 3. Obviously, he doesn't know. We have a really good comment here. Vader is exuberantly more powerful than the other Star Wars characters,
Yep, this is truth.
killing others while being on a different planet.
Who said that?
Well, I mean, I don't
someone
really
who's
know
watched.
him.
Someone
I
who's
don't know if I
watched.
should
You're
shout
it.
him
gonna
out.
look up his age. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my.
It's
What
the
does
take.
it matter?
It's your
Just
take.
because
I know, but facts are facts.
It
Is
gets to a
Darth
point of
Vader
being
stronger or
facts.
no? He's also smart. Darth Vader is not stupid.
No one said he wasn't.
I know, but what you're saying is
You keep
you're
on
sitting
bringing
here
up
saying-
wisdom.
You're sitting there saying he's stronger but not smarter. My thing is like, okay, but Yoda is weaker and he is still strong, Darth Vader, and smart. He's beating Yoda. Yoda knows that. Yoda right now is thinking, where are they going to bury me? Look at his face. So let me read this. Killing others while being on a different planet. Would you consider that pretty wild? Okay. His use of the Force is so much more powerful. However, Hulk is so much more powerful than the other. Dude, this is like exactly what we're saying. While Batman has the greatest mind next to Yoda.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree with that.
My question would be, do the heroes have access to the Force? Obviously not.
No.
That would be the determining factor. And if they do, Batman would automatically be drafted to the dark side due to his sole purpose being vengeance.
Yes.
Whoa.
No.
That's a good comment.
So, yeah,
Wait,
that
are they
is.
saying to the non?
Want to point out.
Shout out Darius Watley.
I want to point this out. That
Darius
guy.
Watley.
That guy knows ball. That's all I heard.
Read the last part about the Force. What did he ask?
He was saying.
He's saying if the heroes have the Force.
Okay, they don't. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
So everyone, okay, team 3, team 2, team 3, team 4. I'm taking team 4 in the comics. The Hulk literally can't die. Team 3, hands down.
That's crazy.
And then Travis asked this guy, why do you say that? And so he said, so if we were talking everybody on absolute A game, Batman in the Mobius chair is tanking almost everybody here. My issue is I'm taking it for what it is right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay?
Agreed.
Yoda in his old age was able to hold his own against prime Darth Sidious, who is not Darth Vader.
Mm-mm.
He was stronger than Mace Windu and was literal master of Jedi Masters, which is still not stronger than the Sith Lord, the Darth Vader, correct? 'Cause of darkness.
Not.
Let's see. It's important to note when talking about Darth Vader that this is not Anakin. The only one on the list that's giving any kind of issue is Luke, who has Hulk beside him. Batman, tech genius, intellect, master of all martial arts, master tech. He's not gonna fight. They're all martial arts people.
I agree.
We're done with that.
That's the two best minds. No, you're done with that because you're losing. Keep reading.
This was the winning
Nah,
one.
but you're still trying to argue for the other. Keep reading, Jake. I'm listening. I'm enjoying this.
So Travis thinks team 4 too, and he's a preacher. He's intelligent. He knows his stuff.
Because it's the right answer.
All right, then team 3, definitely team 4. I love how Travis responds to these team 4s. You know what you're talking about. You're unintelligent, Billy. You have no brain.
Like, we're not even getting into the nitty gritty because you want to get into the nitty gritty. We talk about.
I think you need to roll the tape back.
We talk about
I said
midichlorian
this
count,
was the
dog.
winning team.
But here's the thing. You have a habit tonight, and usually I'm with you, and I'm trying not to.
said this
But
was
you have
the
a habit tonight of saying, okay, I agree, but let's talk for 15 minutes why I shouldn't agree.
I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
I'm just saying. I think you were under. I said my point was you were underestimating Yoda.
No, we put him at last at first, and we discussed, and we decided he's definitely in third.
Never mind.
He's definitely in third place.
Anyway, what a great.
Me and Joe can say me and Joe can like conferenced about it. We said that they'd come in last. No, they'd come in third. Because Yoda would just backpack Batman and they'd beat this team at least.
Yeah. Well,
Now
either
Batman's
way,
gone pretty quick when they meet these dudes, but Yoda's strong enough, I think, to cover this.
the official guys' night
Consensus is team 4.
to settle this debate is team 4.
Yes.
Pastor
Billy's going to
Travis,
pretend that he was
appreciate
on
the
that
fun.
wagon the whole time, but he definitely wasn't.
Yeah, appreciate the fun.
Up until the last 2 seconds.
Okay. Well, guys,
'Cause
listen,
he
y'all. We want you to know that we do this and we do this often.
Yep.
And so obviously you can stay connected and in the know. TikTok is guys.night.pod. YouTube and Insta is at Guys Night Podcast TN for Tennessee because that's where we're at. Facebook, Guys Night Podcast. We want to shout out to our most loyal listeners and fans of the show, Gannon Gregory, Carlos Castellanos. Is that how you say it? Castellanos?
Have to ask him.
Castellanos.
Okay. Vance Thompson and Tammy T herself.
Tammy T.
Okay.
We appreciate
We
y'all.
appreciate you. Keep on loving.
y'all.
It means a
And,
lot.
Thank you for listening and joining in where we have a good time having a good time.
Peace.